Hello chaps and chapesses. Here we are again on the server. There we go. Okay, I'm just starting off today by basically farming a few mobs and trying to get up to level 44 or 45. Just trying to get a what was it here? We're wanting to get a looting sword. There's a bunch of handy resources on the official Minecraft wiki, which give you ideal levels to go for if you're trying to get a certain enchantment on your weapons or tools or whatever. And the enchantment I really want is looting on a diamond sword, so the best kind of area to get that is level 45 or 46. So that's where we're trying to get to here. So I'm just at my XP grinder, just killing a few fools to get us up to that kind of level. Just show you a quick thing here about the grinder, which I don't think I've shown you before. This button here cycles through some pistons at the bottom there, which has metal bars. You see how the what do they call that stuff again? Sulfur or whatever that is, gets stuck on the metal bars. If you press this button, it cycles through them. The stuff drops down into a water channel below, which flows basically down here, up here, and it ends up just down there. The other thing this has is a redstone torch here. Now there's a pressure plate just there, which is linked to a dispenser down the bottom. As you may or may not know, items despawn after a 5-minute period. So that means that when the item which is dispensed in the bottom despawns, this torch goes on and it tells you that these items are also starting to despawn, so you should probably go and collect them. So that's all it means. At the moment that's off, so there's no current urge to go and get those, because none of those items are getting wasted or lost due to despawning. I'm going to go collect them anyway in a second, once we have filled up our 45. So yeah. This XP grinder, I think I showed you in one of the earlier videos, is made up of a zombie spawner, which is just to my right, and also a rather large dark room, which is built up the top there. I think it's about 20 or 21 blocks above us or something similar, just so that they can drop enough to not die and just be almost 1 or 2 hits. Zombies take a few more hits sometimes to kill. As you saw there, one just died while I was looking at it. Let's got this stuff down here. Pop. This is what I've collected so far from my little XP grinding exercise. 64 gunpowder, 31, so about 100 gunpowder, and a huge amount of zombie flesh, which I do not need. An iron bar, an iron sword, and 1 helmet. A bunch of arrows and a bunch of bones. Normally they're a lot more generous with the swords and helmets, and usually you get some shovels as well, so it's not been as generous today on that side of things, which is a shame. Yeah, but otherwise it's pretty good for getting the main resources, the non-spider resources anyway. Almost there, just need a few more. I have a chest up here, which is an open chest. Anybody can feel free to come and visit this chest. and help themselves to zombie flesh, because I know I don't need it. That'll need to be a double chest soon as well, I think. Okay, I'm going to get up to level 45 and then we'll meet you back up outside the enchanting room, and we will enchant a sword and see if we can get something good. So here we are back at the top. We've got our 45 levels now. We're going to put the various bits and pieces where they need to go. So the sword can go back into here. We managed to get ourselves another helmet just in between that last few mobs. Those can go in there. The mob drops will go up in this one. So there's the gunpowder and the bones and the arrows. So, and the iron ingots go up into this one here. Okay, so we're going to go for a diamond sword, because I don't have one yet. One of those. One of those. One of those. One of those. And let's see if we can get ourselves a nice sword. Okay, at the moment there's torches on all of these bookshelves. That enables us to get low level enchantments from it. For example, if I put that in there right now, you'll get like between 2 and 5 if you keep on doing it like that. So obviously we want a higher enchantment, so we're going to knock off all the torches, and that will enable it to give us higher levels. There we go. Right, so that's level 50 engaged now. So we're going to pop our sword there. Another tip you may or may not know is that you can just take a stack of something and just left click on the, or is it right click, one of the two, on this, and then it'll just cycle through until you get to where you need to be. So we're looking for a number 45, and hopefully this won't take too long. Four, 42, 42, 40, 42, 42. Okay, this may take a while, so I'll pause this here and back when we get 45. And 5 minutes of clicking later, we finally got it. So here we are at level 45. I'm going to click it and hope for the best, which is looting. There. It's still a very good sword. It'll still kill effectively, but yeah, that's not what I was hoping for. Ah well, never mind. Okay, on to the next thing. Okay, since I last recorded that last video, I have done quite a bit of stuff which I'm now going to show you. First thing I'll show you is that I have enchanted a couple more diamond swords in the hopes of getting looting 3. I put 45 levels into them each time, and we got a fire aspect 2, sharpness 4, and then the original one you saw before, sharpness 4, knockback 2. Yeah, so I'll keep on trying to get the looting. It might take a while. Also, I've done a few picks. I don't know if I've shown these before or not. I've got an Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 5, I've got a Fortune 3, and I've got an Unbreaking 3, Fortune 1, Efficiency 2 picks. All of the picks I've put in between levels 48 and 50 into, because I'm looking to get Silk Touch, and for Silk Touch you need to put in the maximum 50 to get the best chance of getting it. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is in there. What else have I done? I've added a few more boxes here, because some of the drops were getting a bit too much. Music discs, more gunpowder, and ender pearls. And where am I getting all the ender pearls from, you ask? Well, I shall show you later. I have also, since the last videos, complete set of Protection 1 iron armor. All of those were done with basically 1 or 2 levels on the enchanting table. I don't see the need to spend any more than that on enchanting armor. There's just no need. Again, here's all the enchanted armor that I have in this storage. Kind of organised it by sorts, so that's the blast protection ones, fire protection, projectile protection, and aqua affinity and feather falling, which are kind of special ones. A couple of iron swords, fire aspect 1, smite 2, knockback 1. They're just their use for basically when this one runs out. And I currently have an unenchanted iron pickaxe there as well. Most of the work that I have been doing has been in the nether, so I will go there now and show you pretty much what I've been doing in my nether base around where the blaze farm is. So we shall be back there in a second. And here we are. So this is pretty much the blaze farm as you saw it before. Only difference is that I've put a glass roof on top of it instead of a cobble roof, which enables us to look down and see all the wonderful blaze sitting there at the bottom. But the main thing that I've done here in the nether is, apart from dig out a nice even 2-high hole in the top here, we've added a little nether brick surround all the way around it. We've added a couple of stairs here just to make it easy to get up on top and see what's happening down there. At the moment they're all playing nice and they're all popping into that hole quite nicely. And then the main bit of work has been in doing all of this. So yeah, I don't know if you know what this area looked like before. It was in one of my previous videos, but it was quite small and cramped. It was basically like a little, it was about a room about the size of this piece of glass actually. And then it just went into the alleyway here. One fork went off that way, and then one fork went up here to where the blaze farm was. So yeah, dug out quite a lot of nether brick, and yeah, basically surrounded the whole room in nether brick. Nether brick stairs to create this kind of sloped roof effect at the top, and again more nether brick stairs there where the roof gets slightly lower. Put some of these plants in the corners because I think they just add a little bit of colour and a little bit of texture to the room. Down here is the wart farm. This is where all the wart goes. It's a 8x8 cube, so 64 planting spots. Most of them fully grown. When they're all fully grown, you basically just harvest them all, replant, and then whenever you're here they kind of regrow as they take their time in doing so. Over here, a little bit of lag there. Over here we have a couple of chests, a furnace, a workbench, and some more chests. Nothing exciting about that. These are metal bars, which I also have on my potion room in the main world. What we have behind here is lava blocks, which provide a nice flowing lava effect behind it. And you'll also notice from this room there is no torches. Everything's nice and light, without the need for torches because of these massive lava windows, I would call them. So all we have here is we have a 3-high hole behind this wall. The lava block goes on the top behind this block, and it spreads out to that one and that one. So you don't actually need a lot of lava blocks to fill up this area, and it provides quite a nice effect. So basically just drops down, drops 2, drops 3, solid at the bottom there so it doesn't go anywhere else. And yeah, did that all around. Added the stone brick surrounds around each kind of individual feature of the nether farm. So there's the wart farm there with the glass on top, and here's some more stone brick kind of leading its way up to where the top of the blaze farm area is. And then finally down here, again we've worked on quite a lot. So again, same idea as kind of up the top behind the metal bars. Source block at the top, falls down a couple. This is stone stairs here that is hidden behind, so it keeps the lava in and provides a nice amount of lighting. Down the bottom here, again stone block floors, stone block roof, and nether brick walls and area behind where the blaze are. This lever is still the same. It does exactly the same job. It crushes them. I'll show you in a second. Down here we have the again 2 more source blocks of lava underneath glass squares or glass cubes, just so that we don't fall into it. I did originally have metal bars above the lava there as well, but I had a bad experience where I glitched through them and into the lava and completely died and lost everything that I had. So I immediately thought, nope, I'm not going to be walking on metal bars anymore. Let that be a lesson. Okay, so we'll crush the blaze, I think. And as you can see, there's still a one-punch kill for all of these. quite a lot of XP, certainly for the first few. As you can see, that's me pretty much gone from none all the way up to level 10 very, very quickly. A few of them do get trapped in behind, but because of the way this works, the top area is sealed off, so if I do want to get them, I just simply pop in and go and get them, and then you can put those back. I will sort out a proper solution for that at some stage in the future as well. Behind here is where all the wiring is. So it's an iron door with a button on either side so we can get through. This wiring is pretty much the same as it was before, and none of this has changed. Yeah, none of this has changed. The only part which changed was down here. Because we had to put a floor in, and we had to put lava, we had to put lava in as well. I had to move the path of this one here. So whereas where that block is back there, that's where it used to run straight across. So I had to basically move it back one and put a block here to block it off so it doesn't connect with this one. And yeah, that still works absolutely fine. Absolutely perfect, and there's all your repeaters and everything again. So let me just get back up out of here. There we go. So yeah, all done. Lots of stairs, lots of light, lots of nether brick. Looks quite shiny and nice, I think. Nice area. Hopefully nobody will come and destroy it. And if they do, they are a very, very bad person. Okay, so on to the last thing I want to show you today. Yeah, back in a moment. And we're back. Okay, final thing I wanted to show you guys today is a farm which somebody has built. I will nip back and went to the house and got a minecart. You'll see why in a moment. So just down here is a portal to the end. So we're going to nip through here. It will teleport us through to the end. Now we're going to have to be careful and not look at the Endermen. Somebody has built a ender farm in the end, and if I can remember how to get to it, then I will show you it. Yes, over this way. Okay, so this is somebody called GZ Ninja who has created this. He says he's done it all by himself, and it took about 3 days to do, which I can completely understand because the thing is massive, as you will see in a moment. It's basically a highly efficient XP farm, and it gives you absolutely stacks and stacks of ender pearls as well. Someone also, it looks like, has been creating a little forest over there in the end, which is quite nice. Small walk. While I was here, I took the opportunity to get some end stone as well, because there's quite a lot of it here and I didn't have any. So over this away, and this is where we're going to be careful because it's only one wide. Okay. And into the little house. Right, so it's a little safe house here. First of all, it's this chap here who created the farm, GZ_Ninja. So we pop our minecart on here, give it a wee nudge and get in, and then off we go into the darkness. So the ender farms are built away from the main island, so that the endermen have got nowhere to spawn, and you get the most rates that you can get if it's built a certain distance away from the island. So you can see it here. Won't be able to show you how he's done it, but it's basically a setup where the endermen spawn on pressure plates. The pressure plates activate pistons, and then the pistons push the endermen down a big fall, and they appear just in here. So we've just arrived, and it looks like somebody else has been here recently as well, as there's still XP orbs sitting around. They should start falling any second. Meanwhile, we can take a look up. So yeah, the spawning pads all the way up there on either side and basically the endermen spawn onto those pads, get pushed by the pistons, and then they fall all the way down here, so they have enough health for 1 health left. I'm wondering if it's not on. Here's the lever. Let's try pull it. Nope, that's not it. There we go. And they fall far enough that all you need to do is just one hit them. It sometimes takes a second for them to start falling, which is obviously what's happened here. So yeah, down here in this little room, you've got a bunch of chests just with some random stuff in that he's got. That's a private chest, so I can't have a look in there. In here, some spare minecarts, absolutely stacks and stacks of ender pearls, as you'd imagine from all the endermen that have been falling. The whole room here is covered in water, so that the endermen again cannot spawn onto the roofs of any of these or anything like that. The only place that they can spawn is into the spawning pads up top, which they don't actually seem to be doing. Okay. Back in a moment when this is working. Okay, and 5 minutes later, it looks like it's now working. Don't know what was going on there, but yeah, it's now quite prolific again. So basically, it's just a case of they fall to their death, they have 1 hit left on it, and then you basically just do this all the way up until whatever level you want, and they're helpless to stop you. So yeah, so a really good design. No idea why it wasn't working when you start there, but it's working perfectly now. Yeah, I guess I'll be using this area quite a bit for farming XP, I think. But yeah, really good farm, and all designed by this chap here, Ninja. Okay, and with that, that is it for today, chaps. Until next time, cheerio.